Hello everybody, welcome to Diamond Paintings with Mike and welcome to a very exciting painting. When I very first saw this in the shop, I had to grab it. It is a tote bag and as you can see, it's got a little cow bag. Well, it's a cow bag, but it has a little Christmas hat on. So yeah, we were supposed to be doing this tomorrow, but I bring it forward because I'm excited to do it. So I want to get at least some of it started today. Right, so which colour shall we start this off with? We are going to start this off with, I'm going to say, let's have a look, see what we got here. What's K? Let's have a bit of, that's 6. Oh, wow, okay. I'm going to say, yeah, okay, we'll start it off with 6 then. But yeah, wow, that's a bit of a light colour for, where is it, number 6 over here. So we'll move that over there. We'll get our pen and we'll get painting, shall we? So yeah, feels like such a long ago since I did a cow bag, because do you remember the very first cow bag we did? It was an Aberdeen, well, I called it an Aberdeen Angus, but I think it was a Highland cow. So so yeah, and this is now the Christmas bag. Now this cow's name is called Shay. So the cow bag, the cow is called Shay on this one. And what's lovely about this bag is, as you can see with the eyes here, they've actually done like an eyelid effect around the edge. So this is going to be really lovely. So yeah, as everyone, I've just come back from the Royal Mail locker because I've had to pick up some things from the Royal Mail locker, and oh my god, I don't know what was going on, but as I went through like exiting the town, they had these 2 people dressed up as Santa, like ringing bells and stuff outside Benson's motor learning building thing. So you know where you go to learn to drive? Well, I think someone's had a bit too much to drink, because he was very like, "Hey, Merry Christmas, hey!" So yeah, 2 of them dressed up like outside giving out flyers and, you know, trying to get people to sign up with them and stuff. But yeah, belting out Christmas music, and I've only just like really sort of got up for the day, because weekends are like my lie-ins, and you've got belting out music. I do not want to wake up to belting out music, thank you very much. So now tonight, don't forget people, we have the I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here coming out show. Now that's basically where you see the the campmates come out. You see them meet their families, obviously go to the hotel, and normally you see them just like get so excited to have like a nice meal and stuff. So yeah, that's coming up at 9 o'clock, which will be the last sort of jungle thing until next year now. So yeah, so, and then oh my god, like I was checking through the planner today, they have only got ITV2. I can't remember what time it is, but they have only got Jack Frost on. Oh my god, if it's the right one, because when I filmed The Grinch, they put, I thought it was the Jim Carrey version, and they put the animation one on. So I don't watch animation ones, so yeah, I'm hoping that it is the proper Jack Frost. If you've never seen that film, it is brilliant. It's about this snowman that is actually the wife's husband, because the husband has to go to this gig, and he gets so like upset that he wants to spend it with his family. So he decides to call it off, drives back and gets killed, and he then turns into the snowman. The snowman changed back into the wife's husband, and yeah, it's just so sad, because the wife doesn't believe her son Charlie, because her son Charlie has been trying to tell his mum that that's his dad, but she wouldn't believe him. And there's this one scene where she tries to cheer him up and she goes, "Do you want one marshmallow, 2 marshmallows?" and then she pours the whole lot in. I always watch that every year, and it's just such a fantastic film. I could watch it over and over. And yeah, what someone I know in one of the shops I shop in over here, they said that they're because I think at the time they were selling DVDs, and I picked one up to buy of Jack Frost, and there was 2 DVDs, and I picked up Miracle 34th Street and Jack Frost, but when she tried to scan Miracle 34th Street, it was saying item restricted to America. So they must have sent the wrong format. And then she scanned Jack Frost and she was like, "My husband can't watch that." And I was like, "Oh, right, okay. Why is that?" And she said because something similar happened to her husband with the sort of way Jack Frost was. So yeah, it must be. I cannot recommend it enough. It is such a fantastic film. So you can imagine how happy I was when I saw that on the TV today, because that means that's a film that will likely, Amazon is going to like put rental fees on. So to see that on ITV2 is just brilliant, because I mean, obviously I'm going to have to put up with adverts for it, but that's the only downside. You can get it free, but then you've got to have adverts all the way through it. But at least I won't have to pay for that. So still no luck on Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey. I do keep checking it, but I'm not paying for it. Ain't happening. So it may be that I can't get that watched this year. So, and it's not a cheap rental fee. The last time I checked it, they wanted you to pay near enough £6.99. Normally it's like £3 something, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, so as you can see, this has got the same similar colours as the other bag. I think it's the same postage, you know. So what we'll do is, if I can try and find that other bag, we'll try and compare them. But yeah, so it's nice to see some of the bag being done. Now there won't be a video tomorrow because we were supposed to be going live, but I need to get on with my housework. I've not done any housework for the last, I've not got round to it today, so I'm gonna have to spend tomorrow doing that. So I'm just gonna have just one day without doing filming, if you don't mind. I say that, but I'm the director, so yeah, it's up to me when I film and don't film. So so yeah, what we'll do is we'll do over this side now. Now, Lazy Retired Granny, oh my god, she had this beautiful cow that she bought from I think it was Walmart. Absolutely beautiful painting, really lovely. Like, if I ever did a barn theme, I'd have to make an exception and do a Christmas cow in there. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to see what we can do on that. It's just, oh, such a shame that we don't get that over here. That you get so many lovely ones over there. But yeah, so then after this I'm going to take lunch, because I haven't had my lunch yet, and I normally have that at 1 o'clock and it's now 2 o'clock. So I kind of just don't want, I was like, if I have lunch now, by the time I finish it, because I normally take like an hour for lunch, and I thought, if I don't, you know, by the time we finish that, it's going to be like if you film at 2 o'clock, it's like almost daylight. I mean, it's almost like daylight's going. So I thought, right, let's do it back to front. I'm not that hungry at the moment, so, you know, we'll do it that way. So yeah, we are finally doing another cow bag. Now, Majestic, one of my American viewers, she loves Christmas stuff. So what do you think of this majestic? Do you actually do any like animal paintings? I mean, my channel's mainly based on animal paintings. So, but yeah, it's quite a nice one to do. So let's put that to one side, because what I want to do now is let's do a bit of, what's this colour, number 8. So number 8 is like the pinky sort of one here. So let's just see actually, we've got, what's that one? That was 6. We got K, we got a 7. Yeah, I want to jazz this up a bit. We have J. Yeah, let's do, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the number 8 next. So this is like all the pinky bit, which is sort of there. So, tell you what we'll do. We'll move it over here and start that side first. But yeah, it's quite nice really. So. I actually feel in some respects like I'm doing a barn theme. I really enjoyed doing the Wilbur series, and yeah, I do want to bring back another barn theme, but it's just there's so many, like I've got some new themes that I want to bring in. So yeah, we have to, like, if I want to do one theme, I have to wait till the next year to do the other theme, because most months are fixed. So you've got like January is always tigers, February is always Valentine's, and you know, March is sort of like a changeover month, so we can bring in new themes. I think last March I did fruits. It's quite fun doing the fruit stickers. So yeah. But yeah, I'm happy that I've done this back to front. So doing this first, it just gets this out of the way then, doesn't it? And then I can focus on, I don't have to like rush my food, because when I'm having my lunch, I'm sort of like rushing it, because I'm thinking, well, if I don't eat this quick, like the daytime's gonna go and then we won't get around to doing any filming. So yeah. So let's just carry this one through. We'll do that up to there, because it sort of stops around there. Then we'll get number 7 in, I think. Get some of that going. But I love tote bags, purely because they go just like so quick. But I think this will most definitely be the last bag I work on, because I don't use them. That's the thing. Like, I like the picture, I just don't like the bag. And it's a bit hard when this is the only product that they do the picture on, you know. But if only they could do like I mean, this would work as a 30x40 canvas, wouldn't it? I mean, when you look at how big it is, beautiful, like 30x40 canvas, but for some reason they do it on bags. So I must have about 8 different tote bags. I really enjoyed working on that separate one that we did, and if they ever do that cheaper, I might, that's not a promise, I might buy it. But do you know, I've been so good during December. I've not had no spending on paintings whatsoever. So I think the only one I've bought is obviously the one with the credit, and would you believe that's still in Lutterworth at the moment, still not come. Kind of annoys me, because the longer it takes to come, the longer I can't work on it, and the longer it's like on pressure trying to get it finished in time for Christmas, you know. So Yeah, ever since Yodel took over, everything's really slow now. But for the first time ever, the other day on Vinted, I used one of my regular sellers I buy from. They don't do InPost anymore, because apparently one of their parcels have got lost. And personally, I've never had a problem with InPost. The only time I've ever had a problem with them is that time when they held the parcel up for 2 weeks, but eventually got there. And yeah, so he does either every and warm out, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely not picking every, hell no. So the only other option that came up was raw mail, local collect. But I checked the list and it said, oh, you can pick it up from Panfield Lane Locker. And I was like, oh wow, because I normally do drop-offs there for my clients, and to pick one up was quite interesting. So I don't normally do pickups from that locker. Pickups are normally InPost, but yeah, but it was quite you know, straightforward. They gave me a like a little pin code thing. I had to, they email you a pin code, and then you go and pick it up with that code if you like. So yeah, so that was pretty good really. But it was there nice and early. I mean, when I got up, the first thing I do when I get up is I check all my notifications, because I'm normally swamped in notifications. So yeah, I have to like sift through all my notifications, and yeah, it was there at 10:34. So I was like, right, I'll grab a cup of coffee, have my breakfast, and then head off down there. Because that's another thing, I wanted to get that out of the way, because it delays me working on this. So yeah, I like to be busy all the time, you know. Still waiting to hear if some of my friends have got their cards yet, because I did post them yesterday, but as I say, because they're not tracked, I have to keep checking to make sure they've got there, because I don't like standard mail. I like to be able to track it, but I thought, well, you know, I can just send it cheap, and then, you know, let them, well, they can tell me when it's done, when it's there, isn't it? So, oh my god, you are not going to believe it, right? So on TikTok last night, there was this lady filming in Chelmsford. Now in Chelmsford, opposite Millie's Cookies, they've got like this pop-up Christmas market, indoor sort of market thing, and it's a really sort of spacious shop. I mean, when you go in there, where you normally get like aisles and aisles of like shelving, this one's like all spaced out. It's really weird. But she was showing us all the like stuff they do in there, and I'll tell you something, it is lovely in there. I've been in there, and the stuff they sell, oh, it's lovely. But where you would normally go in a shop and you've got like bright white lighting, this one's all in the dark, so you've got like little lamps on as opposed to like lights. It's really nice. So yeah, if you're ever in Chelmsford, pop in there when you can, because it will likely be closed. So you know, because obviously it's obviously some sort of pop-up shop. There used to be a shop called Hawkins Bazaar, and they used to do like all funky stuff, like all board games, all like unusual things, like, you know, like magic tricks and stuff. And I haven't seen that in ages. It used to be like a pop-up shop, because quite often a shop will only appear for like a month or so, and then they'll like close it. You normally get that with a shop called Mankind, or Mankind, whatever it's called, but we do have a Mankind, and that's opposite the meadow. Well, it's adjacent to the meadows. So yeah, right, let's shimmy over here. It looks like all little worms, doesn't it? Oh wow. yeah, for lunch I've got one mince pie left, and I checked with head office and they said apparently they don't put expiry dates on because it has to be used on the day that you buy it, which I think is wrong. I mean, they should still put an expiry date on it. Quite often you get fruit and veg like that. So I've got one mince pie left because I can't eat the whole pack in one go. I need to, like, they're quite big, like they cover the size of the palm of your hand. And I thought, right, what I'll do is I will save one for tomorrow. I know they said to eat it on the same day, but one day is not going to hurt. And I've got some Pringles from last night because I do like to have a good munch on snacks while I'm eating, while I'm watching the film. And last night was a good film, Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito. It's so funny. You'll hear more about that in the live that I did yesterday. That video is just being edited at the moment because I like to cut it down. If I like leave the room, go in the kitchen, come back again, I like to snip that out to make it shorter for you. And yeah, it's a really good film. But yeah, I do like to have some crisps and stuff. Right, so that's that bit done. So let's put that over to one side. So next what we'll do is, apparently we've got an A, but I can't see A. So I wonder where A is then. It's interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, what we'll do then is we'll do a bit of number 7. Which is this one here, and we'll just do a bit of number 7. I feel like I'm working on a typewriter because you have to be going. Oh man. Right, okay, so number 7. Oh, there it is, look, A, duh. Still weather forecast today. Today is a little bit more better weather. We've got lovely blue sky today. So yesterday was awfully. If you've ever watched Nanny McPhee, there's a lady in there that goes awfully, and I love that word. So yeah, talking of Nanny McPhee, there's a scene where they actually dress the donkey up. It's so funny. And then the donkey starts to dance and stuff. But yeah, let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, gooey, what's the weather forecast, lovey?
Right now in Braintree, it's 8 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 8 degrees and a low of 4 degrees.
Intermittent clouds, well. My friend used to say that. Andrew used to go, well. Oh, my goujons are craving me, people. If you've not had them, you so need to go Iceland. They're £1 in a yellow bag, 14 pieces at the moment. 14 for £1. That is bloody wonderful. £1, 14. But I've got a feeling, I mean, they're in the party food section, but I've got a feeling they're not going to stay that price for long. So if you want them, now's the time to go and get them. So, oh shit. Okay, sorry guys, we need to pluck all these off. I thought this was 7, it's actually E. Oh man, that's going to set us back then, but we need to fix it now before we move on, really. So what we'll do is the E is only there. Why did I think that was 7? So what we'll do is we'll move that into the E's there. Now, obviously, when you take the jewels off, I would suggest like being ever so careful because this stuff has been known to peel off. I had that problem with the count bag. If you remember, all at the edge, it was somewhere down there, it's sort of all peeled off. So yeah, just be very, very careful with that. So yeah, that's good that we've not put too many down and we've noticed that quite quickly, because if we didn't, that would have been a bit of a boo-boo. Alright. Oh, my leg, I can't move. I don't know how we managed to do this. Like, it's weird, isn't it? Because like when you're putting down the drills, you still keep putting the wrong ones down, and it's not until like a couple of minutes later that you realise, and it's like, wow. But yeah, as I say, like, just be careful, because as you can see, it can pick the stuff off. It's very cheaply made, so just be mindful of that. I mean, I paid what, $3.99 for this when I got it, and yeah, it's just not very. What is that? Yeah, okay, cool. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swap this color, because I feel like we need to get this dark A done, because then that way we know that, because the 7 is very hard to see, it's so merged in. So with this A, we'll do that, but be careful, because they're all very similar colours, as you can see. So we've got a lot of different browns. There's another one here, J. We've got another one here, 7. So I think what happened is I must have picked up the E instead of the 7. But let's get A done now instead, because that one I can see okay. I've actually got my glasses on, but it's just, this is so very sort of, like, you can barely see it, the symbol and that. But sorry, did we do a weather forecast? I don't remember. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love? Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please?
Right now in Braintree, it's 8 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 4 degrees. By the way, you have 2 new notifications.
Oh, when don't I?
To hear them?
No thanks. Alexa, no. Yeah. It's just so frustrating, because every time you clear one, another one appears, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, I've just spent like the last 10 minutes going through them all. But yeah, it's just very, very swamped in notifications at the moment, so I'll try to get through them as best I can, and sometimes it just gets so irritating, I just have to put the phone on the side for like half an hour, because I've just spent like 10 minutes clearing them, and then you get within minutes more. It's almost like it's like when you clear an email, you read, reply, delete, and then within minutes you've got another one, and it's like, are there more backed up behind that, or, you know. But yeah, I normally check my emails every day, but I'm actually thinking of just moving it to like once a week, because that's what lazy retired granny does. She only checks them like every now and then, so maybe I should start doing that. But then I sort of think, well, it could be an important email and I miss it, and then like I've not seen it for like a week. But yeah, I'm thinking of like moving it to like checking it just once a week, perhaps on a Friday or something. But yeah. I'm just going to take them 2 off, because I'm not entirely sure what drills they are. This colour's so very similar, isn't it? I can't even remember what she said now. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please, dearie?
In Braintree, it's 8 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 4 degrees.
Yeah, I've my phone charger, it's always like very short wire, and on the train it's a nightmare trying to charge it, because it's such a short wire. So I can't charge it on the train. I have to use a power bank because for some reason Great Rebellio Angler decided it was a fantastic idea to put the plug under the seat. So where the seat sort of where you sit on it and your leg hangs down, it's sort of there. So yeah, if you've got short lead, it won't reach. So it's not even like long enough to rest it on the edge of the chair while it's, you know, charging. So I had to look on Amazon to see if they do any like 3-meter cables. 3-meter I think is long enough to like go from one side of the room to the other, and they had one very cheap on there for £2, and I was like, wow. Now it's probably not going to last very long because most of the chargers on there, especially if your Poundland ones are crap, like if you get one from there, it lasts about a week and then it just packs up. But as I say, I can return it within 30 days if it does, so I don't want to spend loads on a cable. But I've just got to get a bigger, you know, a better wire because this wire is crap. So it's actually not my wire. I found it in my mum's kitchen one day and I said, is this anyone's? No one claimed it, and so I thought, well, I'll have it then. And someone left a plug there as well. So it was quite good. I found a free plug and a free wire. Brilliant. So yeah, no one claimed it, so I thought, well, I'm having it then, fuck it. So Kathy, what do you think of the Christmas cow? It's nice because me and Linda are working on cows. Well, I don't know if I think she started hers, yeah, because I commented on it. But yeah, it's nice that we've both got sort of like Christmas cows this year. And I sent Linda a picture of my butterfly coaster, but I'm sure I've sent that before. I can't remember because I've been going through some of the paintings that I finished. Because she does like a completion series where you can like send her your completions and stuff. Wow, okay, I'd like to get some of this white done, but I feel like we need to get most of this bulk here done first. So yeah, let's do, God, this A is cropping up everywhere, isn't it? It's all over there, down there. Okay, let's have a drinky woo. 34 minutes. Oh, right. I've just remembered all of these have got to be de-kitted. My desk is getting more tidier now, which is nice because yeah, when I was de-kitting yesterday, by God, did I find a lot of empty trays, like just like, because what happens is I put them on the windowsill like that, and then underneath there's like empty trays, and I'm like, whoa, like, are these empty trays? And I've been looking for trays, like, yeah, so, wow. Oops. Oh, I've just remembered that that's the job I need to do today, is to look for these nutcracker drills. I've checked the bag because with the range, I keep, you know, the big range bags you can get, I keep them because they're quite useful for storing stuff in. And I've checked, I've got 2 of them, and I've checked the first bag, they're not in there. I'm going to leave the Hoover box till last, I'll do that later. but I want to just check to see whether they're in the bag that's under this desk and see whether they're in there, because it's weird, because before Christmas I had them and I don't know why I've put them down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that, because I'm itching to get into it, but I just don't know what I've done with these drills, because they're all in the, you know, the storage thing. So it's not like they need to be, well, they do need to be poured into trays. It's just a quick kit up, but it's not. I know that they were all took out the bags and put into like a storage canister thing. So they're basically, they're in one of these, but because I have so many of them, they're in basically one of them. I love looking at the backs of these. You know, when you turn them over and you see like all the different colour palettes. I love looking at that. But yeah, that's Hedgehog, and what's the other one? Spider Dragon, apparently. Wow. Spider Dragon? What on earth is that? Apparently, guys, as you can see, it says, where is it? Spider Dragon, apparently. So, I don't know if you can see that. Do you remember a Spider Dragon? Because I don't. Spider Dragon. Wow. But yeah, one thing I will say about these goujons is, with the pound stuff, you sort of know that the taste isn't going to be great, because whatever you do, don't get the Hearty brand pizzas from Tesco's, because there's no flavour whatsoever in them. They're crap, absolutely crap. And yeah, I was quite surprised the taste of these goujons were pretty good kick, you know. So quite nice flavour indeed, which I was quite surprised with actually. So yeah. Do you know what? This free's bugging me, so I'm sure that's on the windowsill. I'm just gonna have a look, lovey. Yeah, it's not there. I've just remembered I've got that wreath, ain't I? The Christmas wreath I bought from the range. So what I'll do is, there will be a video tomorrow. I will put up the wreath. Yeah, I've actually stopped the 3 o'clocks now and the 7:30s, because it's sort of dying down a bit now. So we're getting like to the end of most projects, so we don't really need them additional slots. But when it gets busier again, I'll put them slots in. But yeah, this bag will form your 7:30 slot. So yeah, because when I went live yesterday, I did 2 hours and we got so much done on that train. So it just goes to show how long 2 hours can really push it, you know, and get more done. But I've got to watch my stream limits getting close to the thing now. It resets on the 15th, so I've got 7, well, apparently I've used 7 hours out of 20. Come yesterday it would have been 8, 9, so it's only what, 2 days, and then I get 20 hours back again. So right, what are we doing here? Is that all the A? Yeah, cool. Okay, so itchy nose. Right, let's put that over there. We've done most of the 8. That can go over there. Lovely. Let's have a look, see what we got here. We've got J, 6, and a K. I don't know where that K is. Where can anyone see a K drill? Oh, it's down the bottom here near his lips. Yeah, it's down there, look. It's not very much a K, but wow. Okay, let's do J next. So So this is quite a, you see, we've got so many browns, so it's going to be very, very complicated not to try and get these mixed up. So most of them are quite, as you can see, they're mainly all like the lighter browns here. We've got this brown, we've got another brown here. So yeah, there is a lot of browns in this. But yeah, so Shay the cow is coming alive, people. He's alive. And oh my god, I got a call from my mum yesterday. She has only found that Christmas jumper, so it was there the whole time. She said that it wasn't in the wardrobe and it wasn't in the airing cupboard, and it was in the airing cupboard the whole time, but someone pushed it right to the back of the cupboard, so she's found it now. So I'll have to pop there next week and see whether I can pick that up, because I've still got to pick up Paula's package and I just haven't got the time to do that at the moment. I'm too busy. So right, let's get that number 7 and we'll try not to make it E. Right, we've got, no, actually, I'll tell you what, we've done so much brown. Let's do a bit more of the A now. I'm going to change it up a bit. Sorry, not the A, this gorgeous pinky colour. Oh, I'm so happy that's come. Fantastic. Because I was like, it was a bit of a predicament, because I wanted to send it, because our mail over here is terrible. It never comes on time. And I thought, well, I'll pay tracked, because then I can keep an eye on it and make sure that it gets here. And then I thought, well, if I send it to my mum's, you know, she'll see it. Because I could put it in my name. But the problem is, because they print that on it, Funky Pigeon, she would know that it's for her, if you get me. Because obviously I'm not going to send a card to myself, am I? So, so I thought I'll just have to, you know, order it here and just hope and pray that it comes okay. And it's not late, you know. And yeah, that is really good on Raw Mail, because Raw Mail not long ago got a massive fine because they keep delivering mail very, very late. So they got a massive fine from, was it Ofcom or one of the regulators, to say that they need to deliver mail on time. And there has been changes, because apparently, I think it's second class, they want to deliver that every other week or something. Or was it first class? Something happened and they wanted to cut one of the services. So yeah, so I'll have to have it. And what's lovely about Funky Pigeon is you've got an option, so you can send it direct to them, or you can send it to yourself, and they will include a free blank envelope. So I often do that. So I'll order it, I'll send it to myself, and then I'll quality control check it, and then I'll put her name on it and then give it to her. So, but now I'm sort of like, what do I do? Do I give it to her now, or do I give it to her Christmas Day? Because I think last year I gave it to her, you know, during December, because I think, like, I mean, if someone sends me a card, I like to open it there and then. I don't like to wait around for things, but oh, that's brilliant. I've still got my nephews to do, I've got my mums to do, I'm not bothering with my dad, the way he's treated me this year, hell no. So I've got, yeah, I even do Molly a card. Like, Molly's my Cocker Spaniel, and well, it's my mum's dog, but I even do her a card, because, you know, pets are part of the family as well. I even go to the extent of wrapping her up something, because you know, she needs to feel part of it too. So, but the trick is, she won't open it unless she can smell something in there that she likes. So what we normally do is put like a little piece of her dog food in there, like a biscuit or something that she eats, and then she'll sniff it out and open it. She uses her paw to do it. I've got a video somewhere, but oh yeah, very, really didn't expect that to be coming until Monday. So that's really sort of another thing ticked off, you know, because I've got to like budget everything. I've got to sort of like get the bills done. I've got to try and get the presents done. And this is the thing, I'd rather, you know, I like Christmas, but I can't wait for it to be over, because like we're having to spend on presents, and you know, I can't do everything. You know, I can't pay a bill and then pay a present. Is, you know, something's got to give, because, you know, Christmas is a priority, so that comes first. So I do still pay some of the bills, but I'm afraid some of them will have to wait till after Christmas, because, you know, Christmas is first, I'm afraid. So, but yeah, so, wow. I don't really know if this is a good colour for the eye, I'm not sure. It's just, it's a bit overpowering, doesn't it? What is this, like a peachy colour, is it? But yeah, I was kind of a bit nervous with this card, because some people on Trustpilot, I think it is, have been saying that they've been delivering them and it's not delivered to the right address or something. So, and someone on there was saying that they paid for, I think it was next day, or, and it didn't come, or what have you. But yeah, they do an option where you can pay special delivery, but that's only, I'll only ever do that if it's like really late. So yeah, pretty good. Okay, so how long? Oh, blimey, we've got 10 minutes. Jesus, that's gone quick. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, let's do a bit of his nose for the minute. funkypigeon.com. I used to use moonpig.com, but they have this ridiculous program thing where you pay like a monthly fee and you're supposed to get like free postage or something, but it was crap. Like, no, I think you paid £8 and you got so much discount. But Funky Pigeon are doing this thing. I think it's called the Funky Club, and basically, it's free to sign up to, but you get so much discount. So I think I got like a £2 discount on my order. I mean, this card came to like £7 for a card, because by the time you've had the card, and then obviously they've got all different sizes, so the more, you could start off a small card, but if you go to the next level, it's a bit more money. So I had to pay £2 extra for that, because that's an A4 size. Then obviously you got the epoxy postage on it. I hate paying postage. Can't stand paying postage. And Card Factory, oh my god, I'm not happy with them. I think it's either Card Factory or Peacocks. They're charging, because there's something I wanted to get on there for Card Factory, and I wanted to get my sister something, and they're charging you near enough £3.99 to pick your item up. How bloody ridiculous is that? Click and collect is supposed to be free, okay? The range don't charge for it, and I've not known anywhere to charge for it. Click and collect, I can do Costifine, range, but to charge someone £3.99, it's like with some places they charge £2 for someone to go around picking up your order, and it's like picking and packing it. Like, I think that's so wrong, like to charge someone £3.99, like to get it to the store, well, to pick it up. I mean, the whole point of click and collect is that you go around the shop, you pick it up, and then the customer goes and picks it up. But that's awful, absolutely disgusting. So I won't be click and collecting it. I'll have to go in there, you know. But yeah, that's terrible, absolutely terrible. That's quite lucky that that did came, because I was out this morning, because what I do is, if the tracking says it's at Chelmsford, I assume that it's not coming till the next day. But sometimes, if you're lucky, what they do is they move it in the afternoon and it gets to the depot here, and then they send it out. But normally what happens is they send it, if it gets to the depot, they won't do it till the next day. But I suppose being at Christmas, they're just trying to get, as it all comes in, it all goes back out again, I suppose. But oh, that's brilliant. I'm sorry if I keep saying it, but I'm just very happy that it's come on early, because it's a stressful time of year, people. Like, you've got to meet deadlines, you know, it's just, oh, it's just so much to do in very little time, you know. So yeah, Right, I think we'll just do this little snugget here and then we will call that a session, because I'm getting a rumbling pain now in my stomach because I'm hungry and I need to go and cook something. So, yeah, rumbly in the jungle. Well, that's that. Okay, lovely. So we did quite a bit there, people. So, yeah, as I say, yeah, I don't know if this colour looks right with the brown. I mean, it's so, like, bright, isn't it? I mean, that is really effectively, I mean, you've got the brown drills there, look at that, but this pink, or whatever this colour is, it's like a peachy colour, is really overpowering that brown. It's too bright, I don't like this very much. Oh dear, yeah, and obviously that peach is all down here as well, so I don't know about this, people. Let us know in the comments, but tomorrow you're going to have the first stage of the Christmas wreath. But hang on a minute. Oh, sorry about that. I had a bit of a coughing fit there. Please remember to like, share, subscribe on the way out. And if you want to get this for yourself, I recommend going into the store, because you order online, you probably end up with either the cow or the gingerbread man. Because when I asked them, they said that the reason why it isn't like one or the other is because they've got the same product code. So, yeah, you're probably going to have to go in there and get it yourself. Best bet is your shop, because, as I say, they stack them on the shelf like the cow gingerbread. So if you want the cow and you go into the store and it's the gingerbread man, don't automatically assume that that's all the way through the rack. They put them different behind the rack, so it could be cow gingerbread. So do double check that. But yeah, so I'll pop the link in the description, but please be advised that it will be one or the other. So just be mindful of that. And I will see you tomorrow for the Christmas wreath stage 1. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.